Do 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 do. Oh no! A Waddle Dee! That's an enemy! Oh, oh, oh. But he's got a heart! He's got a heart! Think they're friends now! What? There you go. Do 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 do. See if I can two-hand this. Do 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 do. Oh, oh, oh! And a Waddle Doo shows up. It's like, what the hell are you doing there, Waddle Dee? You're a bad guy. You're a bad guy. So Kirby goes, oh, 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 heart, dink. There we go. And oh my god, my god, my god. They're friends now. There we go. Do do do. If there's another enemy, I'm screwed here. Do do do. There we go. Welcome, friends. LostScarf here, and the perfect shirt would have been a Kirby shirt. Wasn't thinking. So go me on that. Go me on that. So I bought this Kirby a while back, and then I got this, and this. Now, all these from Jinx for my birthday, so yay, happy birthday me. Some viewers gifted me games and such for my birthday. Thank you to you guys for that. Thank you very much. Usually I do giveaways on my birthday. I just was too busy with life to do that, and I gotta get that going eventually. Because we have like a ton of games we need to give away. They're older games now because I keep forgetting to give them away. But we got a lot of games that need to get given away. They're donations from different places. People have gifted us games straight from on Steam. They've gifted us stuff from Humble. There's a lot of games we have that we need to give away already. And so I need to really get that going. Speaking of giveaways, I almost said Sun and Moon. Pokemon Sword and Shield, we're going to have a giveaway for each game. It'll be on Gleam. Gleam's not really all that effective anymore at really, well, helping a channel out anymore. It's more to just spread the word, kind of, and all you can do is grow a Twitter presence with it, and it's a fake Twitter presence, but I'm still going to use it anyway because it's just a way to get random people giveaways, and I'll probably do specific giveaways for the Discord itself as well, for Discord people. Probably do Sword and Shield in general for the wide people, and then maybe one more for the Discord, and then, so I'm buying like six Sun and Moons, Sword and Shields, because I'm buying one for me, I'm buying one as a gift for Jinx, and I'm buying one as a gift for Mez. I'm just buying copies of this game, oh my god. Pokemon. Well, it's looking really good. I can't wait to play it. We're going to be the Scots girl, and we're going to LP it somehow. Here's the plan for the LP. Here's the plan for the LP, just real quick when we get to that point. Oh my god. We just go through, like, this is the way I'm doing Chrono Trigger. Like, we just go through, we collect, we're trying to get items from the map, of course, so I'll go around the maps a little bit trying to get the items. There's no just get one Pokemon. Whatever Pokemon I catch. That's how it is. But when we get beat up, when we lose a Pokemon, they faint, then they get boxed. But they get put in a rotation, so that we never end up with just one Pokemon. So they get boxed, and then we create a rotation box, and then the newest Pokemon comes in, and they just keep shifting in and out as we lose Pokemon. Luckily, XP shares have become more of a thing now, so it's easier to get these Pokemon up eventually. And the only time we will grind is if we get beat by a gym leader. That's it. We're not, whatever the hell it's called right now. We're not doing permadeath Pokemon. We're not doing that because then this LP would be very short. I'm not that good. We've done this. We've done like 2 of these LPs before with Pokemon with the hardcore version, and I just grind for like an hour so that I never lose my Pokemon. That's not very entertaining. So to make this more entertaining, it's just, well, we get beat by a gym leader, then we'll grind, and then we'll beat him, then we'll move on. So that the first time we fight the gym leader should be more intense because we're about leveled or maybe under leveled, so that should be very interesting. And things like that. So that's a giveaway. Maybe Christmas do more giveaways. The thing is, like, I have a job now, and it's not a bad job, so I can do more giveaways, so I probably will just do random giveaways here and there. For the Discord, for sure, I'll just do a giveaway every now and then. For in general, probably just the big releases I'll do giveaways for. But we'll definitely have the giveaway for Sword and Shield. I don't know what after that. I had to look forward to see what other games after that I'd want to do giveaways for. But really, you can't really use giveaways to grow your channel anymore because YouTube cracked down on that. That's one thing. But also, yeah, just growing Twitter numbers isn't really anything. Besides, you'd want actual engagement anyway. These giveaways are just... Giveaways were used to bolster your numbers, and hopefully people see those numbers and want to join for real. But after all the years, it's really changed where it's really more important to just actually get actual engagement. So having small numbers, but actually engaging with people is more important than having the big numbers in some ways. In other ways, it's still important because like having that 10,000 subs is the reason why we're getting a bunch of indie games thrown at us so that we can cover them. And we're slowly losing some subs over time because we're not as big as we used to be. And so I need to try to recoup that somehow, but there's no easy way to do that besides, just be good. So we just got to get better at the channel and get better at advertising it. And really, I probably should just push a little bit on our community to share us more, because that's the only way it's going to happen is word of mouth. Unless we viral something, but we're not very good at being viral. We just make, I think, just competent stuff. I enjoy our work. I really like our work, but not everyone does, and we got to find a way to get the people who would like them. Like, we got to reach the people. It's really weird. Okay, real quick. We have a 65-year-old in the UK who watches most of our videos. Well, I shouldn't say most. They're really liking the Total War, and before that, they liked what did they watch before that? I can't remember which LP. They watch one LP and then they stick to that one. So there is at least one view from this person every day or two because they watch something of ours. And that's pretty cool. And so you have these like little pockets, like that's a rant. How did I reach them? That's actually back from the Smite days. They've been around for the longest time, but they just don't make comments or anything. That's so cool. It's interesting that we got this pocket over here. This random person, older person in the UK. There's people out there who will like our stuff. It's just, how the hell do we reach them? How did I reach that? How did I reach a 65-year-old in the UK? They're from the Smite days, so I assume, yeah, they've been a viewer that long. So they like the Smite, and then they like something else. It's a trip. It's really a trip. Man, I'm not really going anywhere. We didn't have a vlog last week because life was just too busy. I was working a couple 16s, and that was it. Just work and sleep. That's all there was. That was not fun, but it was what it was. Getting that overtime, because at my job, you can turn that overtime into time off. You can either make it into comp time or you get paid for it. Comp time is what we do because you can always sell it later. So get comp time, and that is going to pay for the end of the month. We're going to go to Vegas for a couple days. So with that, I did all that overtime. It's going to pay for those days going to Vegas so that I don't have to, go into my annual leave or anything like that. My job is very kind when it comes to days off and overtime. I really think about it. Because overtime can become time off, and it's time and a half as well. So 8 hours becomes 12 hours. And since I did 2 16s, that was 2 extra 8s because I also had regular 8s. I basically have 3 days I can take off from 2 days of overtime. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice right there. On top of that, you get about, I think, 4 or 5 hours of sick leave every 2 weeks. So once a month, you get about 10 hours. That's pretty good. So in just a year, you got 12 days you can take off, or more or less, depending on how many hours you work. And on top of that, they give you one floating holiday. And on top of that, they give you 24 hours that you can do with whatever you want. So they give you a lot of time to take off. Of course, there's no maternity leave or any of that stuff, so it's not perfect, but it's not bad for a regular working person to have these random days you can take off. You basically get about every year like 12 sick days in a way. That's not bad. And on top of that, another 4 sick days, so that's pretty good. So my job is pretty kind. I don't really want to leave this job because they're very kind. They're the lowest paid though, because just how the city works. The city always looks for the lowest thing. But it's not bad pay, and it's pretty generous on the days off, so it's not bad. Like, I could, with the job I have, do a $100,000 a year job in LA or San Francisco. The problem would be, I'd be paying twice the rent I pay now in San Francisco or LA, and then there's just living costs of eating and travel and all those things. So basically, when you count all that stuff, I'm just right back where I am, just where I am right now. I'd be living in LA or San Francisco, where the traffic is much worse. So I'm good where I am. Like, I'm making half that. I'm making half that here, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Whereas if I'm in LA, No. Uh, the commute would suck every single day. It would just cost so much more to live there. And it's LA. San Francisco, same thing, unless you love San Francisco, because some people really love San Francisco, but traffic ain't so great there either. The cost of living is way bad, and it's getting even more and more Silicon Valleyed up in there. So it's going to get harder and harder to live there. It's very unfortunate. So I'm good where I am. I'm good where I am because it would just even out. That's pretty much it. So there you go. There you go. Sometimes you got to think about that. Vegas is another option though. Vegas actually is cheap to live. It's just you're in Vegas, and it'd be 100,000 there as well. So if I ever get out of here, it'd be going to Vegas. But that might not be a good plan because then I'm in Vegas and I'm going to lose all my money because Scarf ain't got no restraint. So we've watched me LP long enough. We know I don't have any restraint. So I just die out there. I would just die out there pretty much. So or make a lot of money somehow. Probably not. No, it's Vegas. Vegas don't let you win. They don't let you win ever. I like my job. I enjoy it. It's very fun. It's great. I'm building a gym there. My boss is letting me build a gym there. Well, we know I'm hurt right now, so I can't use it yet. I'm not allowed to talk about the lawsuit about that, but just basically when Scarf gets healthy again, hitting that gym, and this will become some things. That's what's gonna happen here. Like there'll be some things there. Like I'm already losing some. It's been about maybe 3 weeks to a month. How long is it? The accident was 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so it's been about 3 weeks. I haven't worked out. So I'm already seeing less definition, and it's making me really sad. Like there's still some there, but I'm losing this. I'm losing the definition. I'm losing what I have because if you don't work it, you lose it. But there is muscle memory, so this stuff can come back kind of quickly once I get to work out again. Because the problem is my wrist is sprained. Like I don't have the bandage on anymore because it's just time now. It's not like I need support, but the wrist is still sprained a bit. So because of this, I can't really do any weights. Like I can't do weights. I can't push. I can't, curl. I can't do anything. So, well, I can do everything with the right, but I can't do anything with the left. So that's the problem. And you want to keep it even, or else, you can be like lopsided. That'd be really weird. And then I can't do cardio because of my damn back. Know how frustrating that is? It hurts right now. I'm sitting right now. It hurts when I'm in bed. It hurts when I get up. It hurts when I walk. It hurts at all times. But if I do any actual cardio, it hurts more, of course, because I'm moving it more. Okay, there's a fine line. You need to move it a little bit, because if you just sit still, it gets worse because it gets stiffer. That's why it's the worst when you get out of bed in the morning. This is why usually older people, that's why they take so long to get out of bed. They might be more movable throughout the day, but at the morning they're not because it got stiffer as they were sleeping. And then they got to wake it back up. But if you move it too much, then you're going to hurt it too. So I can't do cardio, and I can't, of course, sit still. I just have to move around a bit. And that's not enough to lose any weight. Like, walking will help a little, but not a lot. That's not a lot of burn. So I'm trying my best not to eat any sweets, any cakes, any ice cream. Those are all sweets. Anything excessive. I'm trying to just be kind of lean on what I'm eating as best I can because I'm not working out. Very frustrating. But the plan is when I get to go back to the gym, I'm gonna beat the out of that gym. I'm gonna wreck that gym. I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna go to town on that gym. The joke I keep thinking of in my head that's not a very good joke is I'm gonna mess that gym up like it took my plane. Like it's such no one's old enough to know that reference anymore. Like I'm getting older. It's like get off my plane, or I want my family back. Harrison Ford's becoming less and less relevant, isn't he? Because well, he's getting old. He's like 80. I swear to God. Like what's he done? Like all he's done are sequels. I don't think he's done anything original. So, well, last time I tried to do something original was Cowboys and Aliens, which was not great. So, all he's doing is sequels, so people might know who he is. Oh, I finally saw the trailer to The Mandalorian. I didn't care. I'm like, whatever. And I saw the trailer. I'm like, holy crap, this looks pretty good. Like, this is what Boba Fett was supposed to be right here. This guy's doing some badass things. That's nice. So, I'm actually curious about The Mandalorian now. because I was wearing a Star Wars shirt yesterday, and a coworker saw it, and he's a big Star Wars fan. He was telling me about the big Star Wars meeting in Sacramento. He's telling me about the trailer and everything. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll check it out. And he was just losing. He said he's seen it like 10 times. I wish I had that level of enthusiasm about Star Wars. I enjoy Star Wars, but damn, I wish I had that level of enthusiasm. Like, he just loves it. He just loves it. And like he's like, he wasn't a fan of Last Jedi, but he still loved it anyway because it's Star Wars. He just really enjoys it, and that's pretty cool right there. Like for me, it's Kirby. We know Kirby makes me really enthusiastic. Hold him a different way. Makes me really enthusiastic and everything. I love Kirby. Kirby makes me happy. Super Kirby Clash came out. Oh my god, that direct is what I should have talked about. That direct was amazing. The direct was E3 plus. That was what it was. Just so many good things came out of it. Only thing missing that people thought about later was, yeah, no mention of Metroid. No mention of Metroid. We don't know what's going on with 4. But, oh my god, Super Kirby Clash made me happy. Playing the hell out of that game. I've already put $10 on the game. It's a really good free-to-play game. You don't have to spend any money on this game. So that's the kind of free-to-play I like, where you don't have to spend money. So I'm going to give them money anyway. So I gave them money. It's like, I put in 10. Some other people have put in 50. I'm like, damn. And a funny thing is, if you put in 50, you don't need to put in any more ever again in that game, because there's an apple tree that is the currency of the game, is gem apples, and it'll give you like 10 gem apples every 12 hours. If you buy some gem apples, the tree will get better, and if you max out the tree, it gives you 2,000 gem apples a day. So basically, 2,000 gem apples, yeah, you don't need to spend any more money on the game at that point. Because it costs currency to buy equipment, costs currency to buy the next levels and things like that. But you get currency from achievements, and there's 900 achievements in the game. You get currency just like I said, every 12 hours. And every now and then they just gift you gems. So you're given a good supply of the currency anyway, that you don't have to pay money. So it's pretty nice. I like it a lot. There's an energy system, but you can get around that energy system pretty quick, because you don't use energy if you play with other people. If the host uses their energy, other people don't. So then you just shift around energy. That's the other cool thing, is you can play online with friends. And it's free as long as you have Switch Online. So that's pretty cool right there. And then there's the SNES Online. Like, 80% of those games are really good. Like, that's worth the $20. Like, we recorded a video to come out at some point where I just go over all those games. Like, these are really good games. These are all worth $20. Way more than that combined, honestly. And it's a lot more content for us to make. We didn't mean to be a Nintendo channel. It's just Nintendo's been making a lot of good stuff. That's really what it is. We're still on PC. What's our LPs? Total War, a PC game, and then 2 Switch games. Well, Nintendo games. Chrono Trigger and Fire Emblem. And then eventually I want to do Astral Chain. I don't know when that's going to happen. Eventually I want to do Link's Awakening, and then Pokemon. And then, where are the PC games right now? Oh, Doom. Doom's the next PC game for sure. Heck yeah, Doom. Oh man, I can't wait for that. Oh yeah, Doom 64 was announced. And then we got, of course, Terry Bogard reveal, and that was really fun reveal. There's so much in there. There were so many Easter eggs in there that I recognize, because that was based off King of Fighters 97, which is my favorite King of Fighters of all time. I can't remember what my second and third favorite King of Fighters are, but 97 was just such a really good King of Fighters game. And so I've enjoyed that a lot. I've played hundreds of hours. I've spent a lot of money in the arcade playing that game. Well, not really, because it was 1 quarter to play, and I got really good at that game, so I didn't have to spend too much. But I spent a good amount of money on that game. And my team, for those who played it, it was Iori, Kyo, and Terry. It was always those 3 for me, and those guys were in that video. But it was just the Easter eggs in there were pretty funny, because there was just a lot in there that if you appreciate those games that you got, and it was great. Then Terry Bogard getting it. Like, when they showed King of Fighters, I knew it was Terry Bogard. When it was Neo Geo, I'm like, oh my god, Metal Slug, Metal Slug, Metal Slug. Nope. Then it showed King of Fighters, like, okay, Terry Bogard. He's the Mario of Neo Geo, so no surprise there. No surprise at all. I just really wanted Metal Slug, because I'm a big fan of Metal Slug. I love Metal Slug games. I've said it before, I don't know how many months or years ago, but Metal Slug was a game that trained me to get really good at video games, because, well, I only had $1 in the arcades when I was a kid, and as a quarter to play that, so I got to the point where I could beat that game without even dying once. So that's just hardcore. Straight up was able to beat that game hardcore. Beat Metal Slug 1, 2, and X without taking a single life. That's how far I was able to get with that. 3 and the others, that's a lot harder to do. I think it's doable with 3, but 4, 5, and 6, I don't even know how you could. Same thing with House of the Dead. I mentioned that before as well. House of the Dead, I got to the point with that game where I was able to beat it with one gun or two guns without losing. Like, I think I did a no-hit run once. I think I did that one time with single gun. And yeah, arcade just made me a better player because I didn't have money, so I just got smarter about it, which was a cool thing for me. I think it's enough talking. I don't think, well, there's other things on my mind, but they're more depressing things. Just, I talk about on Twitter. It's sad. Sometimes I see very sad stories on Twitter and it just makes me real sad. And it's like, oh, that sucks. Here's who I am. When I see sad things, it just makes me sad. But how I am about people is, it's the same thing you hear a lot of other people say. As long as they're not hurting anybody, then why bother them? And that's how I feel too, as long as they're not hurting anybody. I remember a friend showing me a video of this lady, a rather large lady, and for some reason she just recorded herself doing it, and it's just her eating a ton of food, a lot of food, and she's enjoying herself, she's eating it all and everything, and people are like, isn't that gross, can you believe that, and all these things. I'm like, no, she's enjoying life. At the end of the day, she's enjoying life, and I'm not going to give her shame for that. Maybe she's shortening her lifespan because of how big she is and all that stuff, but she's enjoying her life. And that's, at the end of the day, what's important to me. At the end of the day, I'll never be rich. I'll never be rich because I just give people things. That's how it always is. I'm gonna have enough in my retirement to keep me going, but I'm just never gonna be a rich person because I'm just always gonna give people things. I do giveaways for the channel. I do giveaways to my community. I just give away things to people. That's what I do. I just do that. That's one thing I wish our channel got big for, so I could do charities. I really want to do charities, but we're not big enough for charities, so that hurts. But I'd love to do charities because I want to just give people things. If something happened where, I don't know, I ran over, and let's say a car was driving right at Mr. Bezos, and I run over and catch him and save his life, and he gives me $1 billion for it. That billion's getting spent real quick. It's getting spent on like helping the homeless and on just like food for families and all those things, which our own government should be taking care of on their own anyway, yet they're not. It would be going to these things. It would be going to giving my viewers gifts, giving my community friends, my content creator friends gifts. I would give people things, and then I'd keep like enough to like buy a house and have a nice setup and everything and just go from there. I wouldn't keep a lot of money for me because I don't need a lot of money for me. And that's why I'll never be rich, because I'm not hoarding it up. That's what the rich are doing. They just hoard a bunch of money. It was pretty interesting things. People were like, are we just ignoring the fact billionaires are basically the dragons of our age? I'm like, holy crap. It's an interesting way to put it. The difference is, though, that, of course, these guys are able to use their billions to make more billions. So at least they're spending it, kind of. They're investing it. But they have so much of the money that could help so many people. And so if I got $1 billion, it would just be to help a bunch of people. That's what it'd be. For small things and for big things. And I know even $1 billion won't be enough to save every situation, but it would help a lot of people. And like, maybe I would just have like 100 million for the frivolous. Like, okay, what is your dream? And I will give you the money for it. Let's say somebody just really wants, they want to be good enough to be like first chair of whatever instrument at a thing. I'm like, okay, I'm paying for your instruments, I'm paying for your training, you just got to commit the time to it, kind of thing. My content creator friends, I would buy them the best computer setup, the best sound setup, the soundproofing, all the things they need. I'd buy them all the equipment they need, and they can go from there. Like 100 million would just go to that. This is another point of things, is like, fantasizing is fun to do. It's never going to happen, but it's fun to do. It's also a useless effort as well, but it's fun to do. There's two ways to fantasize. One is putting yourself in the shoes of someone in a depressing situation. Like, what would I do in that situation? That's a useless thing, because usually it just makes you really depressed. And it's not very useful. The other way about it is what I'm doing now, fantasizing what good deeds I would do. That's another useless thing. It feels better than being depressed, though, but it's another useless action as well. So what can we do that's useful? If you actually got to the end of this video, what can we do that's useful? I guess that would be try to grow this channel, try to grow our Twitter or Twitch. We should really look at Mixer for like a month and see what we do with that. I think the big reason why Twitch is what I like better is because it just got Twitch Prime, so I'm able to give people subs and things like that. I'm able to get subs too. Oh yeah, it's September apparently. So apparently you can do half price subs, and the creators get all of it. There's no cut for Twitch, which is interesting. So for $2.50, you can sub for someone, and they get the whole thing. So that's a nice thing there as well. Well, Mixer, it's just a new thing, and they don't have Twitch Prime, so they don't have Amazon Prime. So there's that. Because a lot of people have Amazon Prime, so they can use it on Twitch. So why not? Like me, I have that. But yeah, there's the goal. The goal would be to build up a streamer community again, which is hard to do because we're rotating ships, but to try to build one up so that we could be able to do charities. Because you can't really do YouTube charities, especially because we're not getting enough views for that anyway. But there's a goal. There's a goal right there. There's a goal for Scarf. Grow the channel so we can do charities. I think that would be a great achievement, is the ability to do a charity stream, and make money for a charity. Honestly, if we were big enough, I would do it like every Sunday. I'd do like a charity stream, or every Saturday, whatever's the best night to do a charity stream, I would do that. Because then it just feels better for all of us. It really does. So it's not a bad goal to get to that point. I just don't know how we get there. I'm just having fun making things, and I feel like we're making good things. I just don't know. Don't know what it takes. Well, that's not talking. That's the vlog right there. Sorry this is so late, and we missed one last week. But life is crazy right now. That's how it's going to be. 3 months every 7 months is going to be kind of crazy hectic because of this rotating ships. But that right there is the vlog. I had fun talking. I've been watching and listening, and that's what's up, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time. If I can hold all these up. Look. Kirby Pyramid. Kirby Pyramid. Okay. This is going to be the thumbnail, basically. There we go. See ya.